What AI means for India, and India means for AI. Using a basic feature phone, a Marathi-speaking farmer can now consult a chatbot for advice on soil, seeds, and irrigation, and receive local guidance in his own language. The potential is clear, but so is the risk. A mistranslation or a bad recommendation can have costly consequences. For artificial intelligence to work at this scale, its answers must rest on credible, accountable sources whose authority can be traced and verified. In India, this includes agricultural universities, cooperatives, and government departments. Safety, in this context, means technical reliability coupled with institutional accountability. The adoption of AI in India has been rapid, with millions of users regularly using AI applications. Yet the real test lies not in numbers or downloads, but in whether India can turn the opportunities of AI into safe, inclusive growth that benefits everyone. India's digital public infrastructure provides the model. Its shared digital rails were built by the state but opened up for private sector innovation. Aadhaar, the National Biometric Identity Platform, now covers more than 1 billion people. The Unified Payments Interface processes around 2 billion transactions each month. To work at scale, AI must be trustworthy and human-centered, says Nandan Nilekani, co-founder and chairman of Infosys. This will improve accuracy and inclusion in India's AI ecosystem, giving it a linguistic base unmatched elsewhere. Bashini, the government's AI-powered language platform, which provides translation, transcription, and other services, is used by more than 300 million people. Axel, an education platform from the XStep Foundation, provides personalized literacy and numeracy support for millions of students in government schools. And in Maharashtra, Mahavistar provides voice and text-based agricultural advice in Marathi for more than 15 million farmers. India's earlier digital successes with payments and digital identity worked because services and information could move freely across open rails. AI needs to work the same way, allowing models to be swapped, data to be verified, and services to be seamlessly combined. Interoperability, not just sheer scale, is what converts isolated success stories into a national ecosystem. Sustained adoption was built by the state but opened up for private sector innovation. Together, they show how technology can scale up and serve real needs. In 2026, the principles that shape this digital infrastructure, openness, interoperability, inclusion, and co-creation, should also guide the development and use of AI, to ensure it remains human-centered and trustworthy. Safety in India is not an abstract concept. When the monsoon is delayed, people want to know who stands behind a recommendation. Citizens tend to trust institutions rather than algorithms. If AI is to be adopted by the whole population, it must carry the credibility of trusted institutions, with traceable sources and advice that can be questioned or corrected. That means embedding safeguards right at the foundation, knowing how models are trained, checking the interpretability of outputs, and using sandboxes to test systems before deployment. India should set benchmarks that reflect its linguistic and cultural realities, alongside frameworks for data exchange and interoperability. Such measures create the conditions for institutions to trust AI. Indeed, India's greatest contribution may come from proving to the world that AI can improve everyday lives when linked to real needs. Trust drives adoption, and adoption provides feedback that improves systems. Many examples show how this can work. Researchers from AI4 Bharat, a laboratory at the Indian Institute of Technology Madras, worked across 400 districts, collecting over 12,000 hours of recorded speech, 783 million translated sentences, and data from nearly 2,000 field workers in all 22 of India's official languages. The resulting open datasets have improved accuracy and inclusion in India's AI ecosystem, giving it a linguistic base unmatched elsewhere. India has become one of the largest markets for the world's leading AI firms. It is also the place where the technology's possibilities and limits are most visible. I invite global companies, academics, and innovators to test their systems in India in 2026, at national scale, with safety, interoperability, and accountability built in. Done right, adoption here will not only improve public services but also enrich the science of AI itself, through feedback from hundreds of millions of users. The hardest places to make artificial intelligence work are also the places where it matters most. If AI can serve India's classrooms, clinics, and farms, it can serve the world.